welcome to today's celebration of the class of 2026. I'm Fred Hyde, Superintendent with Polk County Public Schools, and I want to personally thank you for joining us on this very special occasion. Graduation is a solemn rite of passage, and for many students, they've been with us since kindergarten. That's 13 years of hard work and growth, transforming them from nervous children entering a classroom for the first time to accomplished young adults stepping into their future. Today is a milestone marker that helps us see exactly how far students have traveled on their educational journey. Our ceremony is filled with traditions, symbolism, which honor our students' commitment to seeking knowledge, learning self-discipline, and overcoming obstacles in both their academic and personal lives. But today, graduation is a celebration. This is a chance for us to come together as a community for a joyful moment. We're celebrating young adults heading into the next phase of their lives. We're celebrating the hard work that they put in, but we're also celebrating the hard work that you've done to help ensure that they got to this point. Whether you are a parent, a guardian, grandparent, aunt, uncle, sibling, mentor, or friend, you have helped shape them into the person that they've become. For so many years, your encouragement, guidance, and love have been molding the class of 2026. You kept their spirits up on difficult days. You encouraged them to study more and stay up late less. You did your best to help them figure out word problems, and you drove them to so many practices and competitions that you probably felt like an Uber driver. But more importantly, you couldn't help but feel pride in your heart as you watched them grow, academically, socially, and emotionally, each day for the last few years. You also share in the accomplishment of today. Thank you for partnering with us to make public education possible. Now, let's celebrate. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
Greetings. I'm Justin Sharpless, Chair of the Polk County School Board. In just a few moments, our graduates will enter this arena as they prepare to take a huge step in the next phase of their lives. Today is a celebration of their hard work as well as their commitment to overcoming obstacles to achieve academic success. What an amazing moment that we can all share together. Before we begin, on behalf of my fellow school board members, we would like to take this opportunity to thank every parent, guardian, family member, educator, and mentor for supporting these students. Thank you for entrusting your children to our schools. Thank you for helping them wake up each morning and get to class on time. Thank you for encouraging them to study, complete their homework, participate in extracurricular activities, and, most of all, not give up when challenges arise. Public education simply is not possible without your partnership. We also rely upon the generous support of many other partners throughout our community, including local businesses, faith-based organizations, government agencies, nonprofits, elected officials, and so many more. It truly takes an entire community working together to make this day a reality. Each graduate's diploma is more than a piece of paper. A diploma is proof that self-discipline, hard work, and knowledge lead to success. It symbolizes the strengths of each graduate's spirit and their boundless potential. Thank you for helping them learn this lesson and reach this important milestone. Now, please stand and join me in welcoming the class of 2026.
Good evening. Please remain standing while the Summerlin Military Academy Color Guard presents our nation's colors, and Senior Class President Ryleigh Waltz leads us in our Pledge of Allegiance right after the Star-Spangled Banner performed by the Bartow High School Band. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Veterans, you may render salute as we celebrate our nation's 250th anniversary.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now if you'll please bow your heads and close your eyes. Dear Lord, thank you for allowing us to join here together to celebrate the class of 2026. I pray that as we go into this next chapter, you wrap us in your love and guard our hearts. I pray that you replace any doubt or anxiety for the future with overwhelming peace. I pray that you give us the strength to persevere and overcome life's obstacles. Allow us to use your knowledge and talents for your glory and ignite in us our passion and purpose to do what we were brought on this world to do. I pray that we are constantly reminded of your love and never forget that you alone are enough. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.
Please be seated. Thank you, Summerlin Academy Color Guard, John Ekman, our band director, and our student musicians. Good evening, and welcome to the RP Funding Center for the Commencement Ceremony of Bartow Senior High, International Baccalaureate School at Bartow, and Summerlin Academy. I am Angie Austin, Assistant Principal of Curriculum, your Master of Ceremonies for tonight's event. We have tremendous community support, and many of our supporters are alumni. If you graduated from Bartow High School, IB Bartow, Summerlin Academy, or Summerlin Institute and Union Academy, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Now, please allow me to introduce our administrators and honored guests. Mr. Fred Hyde, Superintendent of Polk County Schools. The Honorable Justin Stevens, District 6 Board Chair. The Honorable Dr. William Allen, 1992 Bartow High School graduate, District 1. The Honorable Kate Wallace, 2003 Bartow IB graduate, District 3. The Honorable Sarah Beth Wyatt, District 4. The Honorable Kay Fields, District 5. Representative Jennifer Kencart Johnson. Nathan Register, Chief of Staff, Polk County. Supervisor of Elections, attending on behalf of Melanie Bell, Supervisor of Elections. Mayor Tanya Tucker. Tracy Collins, Chief of Schools. Jennifer Rouse, Chief of Staff. Ann Pasco, Associate Superintendent of Technology. Ty Bruno, Senior Director of High Schools. Chris Roberts, Regional Assistant Superintendent. Lance Lawson, Principal of Bartow High School. Mandy Craven, Head of School, International Baccalaureate School of Bartow. Mr. David Oach, Commandant, Summerlin Academy. Dr. Lacey Golden, Principal of Spencer Holland. Dwayne Johnson, Principal of Bartow Middle School. Alethea Towles, Assistant Principal of James E. Stevens Academy. Charles Pemberton, Principal, Alturas Elementary School. Rebecca Colowet, Assistant Principal of Union Academy. Sarah Van Hook, Principal of Bartow Elementary. Carrie Brown, Assistant Principal. Derek Keating, Assistant Principal. Todd Simmers, Assistant Principal. Katie Urbanati, School Counselor, International Baccalaureate. Summer Showers Coy, School Counselor, Summerlin Academy. Before we get started, I would like to take the opportunity to recognize all our graduating seniors who are entering the military after high school. Please stand to be recognized. You may now be seated. I now have the pleasure of introducing our valedictorians and salutatorians. Our first address tonight will be given by the Bartow High School Salutatorian, Ann Clark, who has earned a GPA of 4.522.
Good evening, graduates, faculty, staff, families, and friends. We're so glad to all be here today, celebrating the accomplishments and successes of the class of 2026. I'm grateful to be here today. I'm especially grateful for my family and friends, as they have helped me through these last 4 years. And I'm sure I speak for my fellow graduates in thanking their family and friends as well. All of us are here today because of the love and support of those closest to us. Bartow's high school teachers and staff have also been major influences for us. Without guidance and teaching, we couldn't be here now. The encouragement and drive to see us succeed has come from many of the teachers and staff at our school. Their commitment to our education and growth as young adults have pushed us to this point in our lives. I'm also thankful for my lacrosse coaches, as they have guided me to not just be a better player, but a better human. My lacrosse coaches and team have been a vital part of my high school experience. I'm glad that I'm a part of this group of graduates, and I pray for all of you that you will be able to see God's goodness each day and not focus on the bad. Thank you, congratulations, and God bless.
Next, please welcome Danielle Howell for IB Bartow Salutatorian with a GPA of 4.779.
Good evening, and congratulations, class of 2026. We made it through 4 years of deadlines, a bit of sleep deprivation, and somehow convincing ourselves that starting an assignment at 11 p.m. still counted as getting ahead. Before I begin, I would like to thank the people whose support made this moment possible. Thank you to my parents for every sacrifice and for modeling a work ethic that I will carry with me in everything I do. Thank you to Olivia, Faith, Lindy, Adrian Gomez, Maddie, and Joelle, who've uplifted me with their wisdom, positivity, and silliness when I needed it most. Thank you to my teachers for your endless dedication and unwavering love, especially Senora Santiago and Miss Heaton. And above all, thank you, God, for your incredible blessings and intentional guidance. Here in Florida, seasons mean hurricane warnings, everyone acting like 50-degree weather is the next ice age, and love bugs attacking windshields while driving down Bartow Road. While we barely experience seasons in the weather, the last 4 years have shown me how life still moves through seasons of its own. Childhood dreams changed, people we thought would stay forever became memories, and unexpected people walked into our lives at just the right time. Many of us may have heard no for the first time or the 1,000th. We think if we refresh decision portals, predict our scores, or plan just enough, that life will finally feel certain. But life is quick to say no, and as humans, we're quick to try to control the uncontrollable, especially if it's an acid-based titration in chem, where we all ended up just admitting defeat. But this year has shown me that the most important thing we can't control is our faith. I remember sitting at my laptop at 1 a.m., surrounded by half-finished essays and forgotten scholarship tabs, wondering how everything was going to work out. In that moment of isolation and hopelessness, I trusted that the opportunities meant for me would find me at the right time. For me, that faith came through Christ and trusting his timeline over my own. But regardless of what faith looks like for each of us, I think we all deserve something that grounds us when life feels uncertain. Whether your faith is rooted in God, the people around you, or simply the hope that better days are ahead, let it be your rock that difficult seasons are never the end of your story. So, as we enter this next chapter, remember, much of it will be uncontrollable. But by replacing fear with trust and placing faith in something larger than yourself, I'm confident that we'll find peace and strength to move forward against all odds. Congratulations, class of 2026. Good luck, and you all deserve the world.
Thank you. Now please welcome the Summerlin Academy Salutatorian, Vanely Medina, who has a GPA of 4.407.
Good evening, distinguished guests, parents, families, and friends. It's with great pleasure and honor that I'm speaking with you today as a Salutatorian of Summerlin Academy. So I would like to congratulate the class of 2026 on graduating. Through hours of struggling and managing both and expectations, we have earned the privilege of a high school diploma. Secondly, I would like to apologize. I struggled to find anything I could possibly say to you, anything that you haven't already heard from parents, teachers, and coaches. So it is time to talk about myself. In the spring of my sophomore year, I was introduced to the concept of chronic pain. And for 2 years, I have lived with migraines, headaches, and the symptoms of POTS. In basic terms, I am stuck with pain. And every day for 2 years, a chronic headache, which I named Dory from Finding Nemo, would interrupt my progress and successes. To me, this is my new normal. You see, normalcy isn't dependent on everyone else's life experiences. Rather, normalcy is what you allow yourself to settle in. And although there is not much I can do, I still rebel in the small ways which matter to me. So I would like to stress to the class of 2026 the importance of flexibility and adaptation. For the next few years, problems will arise, and you will find yourself stuck. But you must rebel through the small ways in which strengthen your personal identity and belief. Despite what others may say, the labels pushed on you from the outside world, hold your true self close to you. Know the person you are, the person you want to be, and the person whom your parents and friends would be proud of. Thank you to the class of 2026, families and friends. And despite me not knowing which part of my wisdom, which I have a lot, I could possibly share with you, I hope my final message is clear. Don't let anyone, anything, or Dory from Finding Nemo change the identity that you have created and your ambitious goals. If you want something, don't let anything stop you from getting it. Just keep swimming.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Ryleigh Waltz, Bartow High's valedictorian with a GPA of 4.595.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ryleigh Waltz, and I am so grateful to have the privilege to stand before you today. Before I get started, I would like to give all the glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I would not be standing here today if it weren't for him, so if you have not already, I encourage you to seek a relationship with him. I would also like to extend my gratitude to my family, friends, boyfriend, and educators. I could go on and on about the amazing people in my life that have loved and supported me each and every step of the way, and that is something I will never take for granted. As we sit here surrounded by classmates, administrators, teachers, and the people we love most, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2026. You did it. Through every up and down, late night, early morning, and failure and triumph, through it all, we showed up again and again. Your resilience is something each and every one of you should be proud of. As we begin this next chapter in our lives, it is important that you never forget the value of yourself and your time. You are all worth something and bring value to this earth, whether you believe it or not. You all have the potential to thrive and achieve whatever your passion is. You may fail, and it may take a while, but never give up on yourself. Take risks, have fun, and most importantly, be yourself. In a world that is constantly rushing, the only thing you can never get back is time. Time doesn't wait for you to be ready. The perfect time may never come, so speak honestly, live fully, love deeply, laugh loudly, and chase the opportunity. And always remember to cherish the moments and people that make life meaningful. I would like to finish by sharing the beauty of our community. For some of you, high school might have been the worst years of your life. For others, it might have been an escape from whatever it is you were quietly facing. And for the small minority, it might have been your happy place, where you thrived and excelled. Although we all faced very different experiences, challenges, and successes, there is one thing each of us have in common, and that's Bartow. And our water tower doesn't say home of the champions for no reason. Now go out and be great. As Noah Kahn says, you're gonna go far. God bless you all on whatever your journey may be.
And now the valedictorian for International Baccalaureate School, Richa Patel, who has earned a GPA of 4.784.
Good evening, faculty, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. We have made it through arguably one of the hardest but most rewarding 4 years of our lives. I want to start off by thanking those who've made this possible. To my teachers, your dedication and love for teaching never goes unnoticed. To my friends, the Japan group chat, and to my best friends, Hetvi, Ishta, and Neva. You guys have always been there when I need a good laugh and have been there for me for what practically feels like my whole life. I mean, there's a reason why everyone calls us the Patels. To my family and my grandparents, thank you for showing me what unconditional love and sacrifice looks like. But most importantly, I want to dedicate this speech to my dad, the most hardworking, loving, humble person I know. Thank you for supporting and having faith in me through all the challenges and moments I've doubted myself. If there's one thing I've learned from the countless late nights studying and the endless pressure to succeed, it's that life is too short to be worrying about what comes next, which, to be honest, is something most of us have spent all of high school doing. We've all had these moments of, I got this before a test, followed by, I definitely failed that. We have spent 4 years convincing ourselves that we had our whole future planned out in 1 week and then completely changing it the next. We have tried to figure out who we are and even asked ourselves, am I doing enough? In the end, not having everything figured out hasn't stopped us. Somehow, we're all sitting here at graduation. And maybe that's the point. We aren't supposed to have all the answers right away. So, say yes to the next opportunity you get. Accept all the if you do it, I'll do it. Don't live a life full of what ifs. Don't wait for the perfect moment because it will never come. Some of the best memories come from moments we almost say no to. Like everyone says, there's no time like the present. It's okay not to know. Even I don't know what the future has in store for me. What I do know is that each and every one of us has the potential to create a future we are proud of. You only live once, so make the most of it. In a few years, none of us are going to remember every single test score or a bad grade. What we will remember are the memories, friends, and all the moments we'll probably laugh about later. With that said, congratulations and good luck to the class of 2026.
Last but not least, we'll hear from Cameron Kesler, who has a GPA of 4.542, valedictorian for Summerlin Academy.
Good afternoon. Finishing our time at Summerlin Academy took consistency more than anything else. Early formations, inspections, long days in uniform, and the expectation that we'd handle whatever was put in front of us. Some days were fan-freaking-tastic, and some days felt like they lasted a week, but we showed up anyways. We learned quickly that standards mattered here. Keeping things sharp, staying focused, and doing the job the right way wasn't optional. Always high, never low became the baseline, not the exception. And on the days that motivation dipped, the familiar reminder not to be a lazy lima bean was usually enough to get us moving again, whether we liked it or not. Those routines, the repetition, the structure, the constant push to do better, shaped us more than we realized while we were in the middle of it. They taught us how to handle responsibility, how to work with people we didn't always agree with, and how to stay steady when things got stressful. Those lessons didn't come from a textbook, but they're the ones that will actually matter moving forward. We didn't get here alone. Our instructors pushed us, our teachers supported us, and our families and friends helped us stay grounded throughout all of it. Even when we didn't say it out loud, we relied on them more than we probably admitted. Now we're heading in different directions. Some of us have a clear plan, and some of us are figuring it out by step. Either way, we've already learned how to adapt, how to work, and how to handle whatever gets thrown at us. That's what we will carry forward. Thank you to everyone who helped us reach this point, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
At last, the moment you've all been waiting for. At this time, we would like to introduce our graduates. Those students who were not able to be with us today will be recognized at the end of the program by honor level designation. Lance Lawson, will you do us the honor of presenting the Bartow High School class of 2026 graduates with their diplomas? Hold your applause until the names have been called.
I've been collecting the cards.
Very good. Ryleigh Grace Waltz. Ann Fleming Clark. Reagan Jane Upthegrove. Elliot James Stephen Scarlett. Alexis Abigail Myers. Hayden Erica Bauer. Isabella Angeline Martell. Bailey Lange Stanley Carrier. Kenise Kiana Thornton. Mariah Zylena Feliciano. Cole William Stevens. Nayana Simone Thigpen. Frida Celine Martinez Perez. Isabel Margaret Whitmer. Gia Macia Figueroa Martinez. Angelina Esther Cartagena Beckford. Noah Thomas Mednick. Callie Embers Jeffers Watley. Ethan David Bros. Madeline Elise Shea. Janaya Lanice Rodriguez. Genesis Alejandra Arouse Bermudez. Kayla Michelle Drake. Cooper Levi Cruz. Rachel Marie Lanier. Brianne Elise Bilbrey. Brooke Lynn Lewis. Liam Hoang Thai Nguyen. Sorry. Kamira Angela Denise Mack. Griffin Dean Lewis. McKenna Lee Fulcher. Noah Dykes. Drew Braden Finley. Oscar Marin Monter. Anaya Malia Howard. Emily Faith Devane. Alyssa Nicole Hillman. She didn't have a card. Joel Leonardo Ramirez. Michaela Stephanie Childress. John Kenneth Filson. Tegan Tessin Reynolds. Lily Elizabeth Kelly. Thado Nasir Hayes. Megan Eileen Wiggs. Lexani Lopez Mondragon. Amelia Michelle McCoy. Lindsay Kaylin Sherrells. Jasmine Rain Dion Cheeson. Lindsay Ann Spence. Kelsey Azaria Archer. Lisbeth Villanueva Torres. Polanco Sophia Piatini. Claire Marie Ezel. Evelise Santiago. Jaden Ryan Hampton. Austin James Nichols. Demotley Paoli Gabrielle. Alexis Jade Hayward. Madison Marie Rich. Gianna Yaslin Garcia. Esmeralda Marie Vanegas. Lydia Shahan. Carlos Javier Shagoa. Haliana Zanaya Jalen Campbell. Jaslyn Perez. Cameron Isaiah McNair. Cecilia Ramirez. Aiden Jeffrey Nicholson. Aiden Parker Bean. Cariana Winston. Eveline Grace Worsley. Xavier Vincent Parker. Jackson Raleigh Shedrick. Ashlyn Grace Emmerman. Chantal Castro Romero. Valerie Martina Garcia. Emily Jean Byers. Valerie Maria Toledo. Alexander James Price. Brenda Garcia Ortiz. Jemiah Lachey Keller. Ariana Elena Guzman. Jose Eduardo Hernandez. Brianna Felicity Hardwood. Anaya Renee Thomas. Cody Tyrone Williams Jr. Crystalline Gail Franklin. Jayla Sine Chong. Lily Ray Rattery. Jadalyn De Leon De Jesus. Adrian Emmanuel Gonzalez. Samantha Claire Spearman. Jaden Trey Harper. Juliana Sophia Deveris Nebigante. Brody Kane Lucius. Abigail Diane Karshner. What's that? Lazaro Martinez. Braden Seth Dominique. Jacqueline Crossley. Ebony Silas Gomez. Alyssa McLean Thomas. Jordan Fabian Thomas. Samantha Lee Hebb. Cadence Grace Whitaker. Aiden Jaron Harris. Ryleigh Michelle Munoz. John Lamar Barnes. Tariana Natalia Weston. Taven Jatwan Wiggins. Sergia Pierre. Layla Mae Destiny Hicks. Christian Michael Reyes Fiedler. Jalicia Janae Tucker. Lucille Mae Burns. Faith Raleigh Cruz. Morgan Bree Shaw. Sayani Gemini Alexander. Timothy Joseph Moore. Cara Christine Atkins. Matthew Trober Maresca. Louis Sebastian Aguirre. Janira Liz Alicea. Jackson Richard Barlow. Jarek Bean. Dylan Xavier Weatherford. Rihanna Denija John. Dorian Andres Kreider. Sheree Brielle Angelina Sky Pettis. Victoria Abigail Jennings. Ruth Natalie Fabella. Lila Jean Whitaker. Katie Ann Mollett. Huh? Carson Michael Chapin. Leonardo Miguel de la Paz. Zadesh Carmen Sanchez. Nadia Jacinto Francisco. Andy Estrada Bocalandro. Angelo Pascual DeMarzo. Kenley Sage Quartermain. Sydney Alyssa Walden. Jada Jennifer Floyd. Casper Lincoln Milliard. Micaiah Soraya Del Moral. Maya Leanne Lopez. Kaylee Gillespie. Sonia Marie Robles. Joelle Leone Estrada. Adriana McClendon Castaneda. Wendy Michelle Trinidad Fuentes. Lily Ann Ruth Troxler. Xantarian Von Trey Love. Aleska Jacinia Villaron. Serenity Elizabeth May. Mandy Craven, it is now your turn to present the diplomas to the students of the International Baccalaureate School of Bartow's graduating class of 2026. Calling names for International Baccalaureate School of IB Counselor, Katie Urbanati.
Richa Patel. Danielle Howell. Hetvi Krunal Kumar Patel. Maya Munera. Sara Bouchan. Ashita Bhavik Patel. Cooper Benjamin Jenks. Navin Lal. Michelle Chi Moore. Jacob Richard Heist. Neva Rakesh Patel. Kevin Espinoza Hernandez. John Isaac Lau Ayers. Abigail Rodney Jennings. Chandrani Padmini Naka. Indrani Lakshmi Naka. Isla Ray Spiegel. Faith Chika Okerafor. Phoenix Ty Adranada. Lindaway Victoria Collins. Sahasra Josti. Isabella Almario Barrientos. Gabriela Isabel Hernandez Vega. Shreya Gupta. Reese Arieli Acre Smith. Candace Rumbizi Halahala. Lucas Benjamin Stansel Otto. Joshua Yariel Gonzalez Ramos. Matilda Benton Varner. David Ian Cunningham. Maria Isabel Peoples. Savannah Jane Tyree. Cameron Clark Messerschmidt. Olivia Lynn McGee. Waylon Patrick Golden. Sarah Denise Ellable. Adonai Carrasquillo. Chelsea Victoria Screama. Aiden Joseph Crotty. Yagnik Piyush Kumar Patel. Brianna Naomi Alvarado Godoy. Brianna Lynette Moore. Layla Rosa Roberts. Jason Zhang. Queenie Nicole Jamero. Addison Brooke Canoy. Nathaniel St. John Lev Reed. Jeffrey Adrian Webb. Bernice Jeanette Henson. Markel Alberto Martinez Davis. Ferris Gerbic. Taylor Deanne Larson Lowe. Adrian Javier Gomez. Juan Jimenez. Kendrick Aquino. Blake David Henson. Vidhi Singh.
Commandant Ulch, the Summerlin Academy graduates await. Calling names is Summerlin Academy School Counselor Summer Showers Coy. Please hold your applause until all names have been called.
Cameron Michael Kesler. Vanely Yosie Medina. Jolamar Marie Rosario Rivera. Addison Lee Karshner. Jeremiah Shibu Alex. Jesus Manuel Bejarano Cruz. Atalia Francesca Josefina Lopez. Thomas William Glenn. Austin David Burris. Joalis Esther Rosario Rivera. Taraya Lene Reeves. Hendrix Wayne Adams. Angelique Joseline Hernandez Martinez. William Kale Michael Groover. Hunter Allen Adams. Hayden William Adams. Jonathan Martinez. Dulce Maria Guillermo Isidro. Kevin Gael Villanueva. Nolani Alexandra Edler. Nazana Nepal. Ariana Faith Grant. Vadaline Pierre. Peyton Maya Irma Leah Mason. Kaven Gael Ramirez Hernandez. Justin Daniel. Kimberly Platera Obregon. Dewey Ray Garrett. Adriana Noemi Ortiz Medina. Cameron Ashton Hickman. Ruben Alejandro Nino Pesca. Jayla Yvonne Sanders. Aubrey Nicole Leslie. Joseph Lindell Charles. Nikolai Alexander Arango. Christian Raul Avila. Jahara Barbosa. Pete Mael Belazaire. Christian Aiden Bell. Nicholas Stephen Billick. Trinity Ann Brown. Emily Camacho. Julian Castro. Hunter Lewis Connell. Ryan Alexander Lewis. Jansen Cade Lewis. Ian Lee Kendrick. Logan Melody Jordan. Robin Ray Jones. Jordan Andrew James. Tobias Samuel Glenn. Jadiel Abraham Flores Rodriguez. Joel Flores. Alan A. Diaz. Anthony Michael Thomas. Madeline Coy Skinner. Ian Aragane Cito. Sasha Yasmin Rodriguez. Terrence Devon Robinson. Angel Lewis Rivera. Carter Alexander Petronella. Enrique A. Perez Hiro. Michelle Mendoza. Violetta Mendiola. Tyrone Lee McCants. Diego Alejandro Toro Suarez. Caden Isaiah Williams.
And once again, for Bartow High School, Lance Lawson. Remember, please hold your applause until all graduates have received their diplomas. Sweet. Leah Albaron. Nicasio Zayden Almazar. Adrian Lewis Almonte. Vincent Antonio Alvarado. Shalandria Monique Anglin. Lane Scott Anchor. Kylie Nicole Arnold. Oscar Avalos. Gianni Aviles. Isaac Alvaro Aviles. Christiana Syerica Bartow. Shailene Baez. Kyla Arian Mason Barnes. Tori Elizabeth Barnes. Elizabeth Michelle Bennett Wyko. Anthony Barack Biggums. Baylor Everett Bloodworth. Brandon Lee Bobe. Jacob David Booth. Wayne Lamar Brady. Alexander Michael Brothman. George Alexander Brown. Jada Lavera Brown. Madison Nicole Bryan. Caden Richard Burnett. Melanie Carmenitas Gonzalez. Francisco Julian Carrera Perez. Earl Lee Carroll. Amari Mason Castillo. Freddie Gabriel Castro Alcibar. Christopher Cady. Bryce Larome Cheney. Emily Charlotte. Demarian Leon Clay. Eric Thomas Cleveland. Aubrey Danielle Cole. Azaria Kylie Cole. Alina Colin Cosby. Canaria Azila Serenity Williams Cooper. Donovan James Corcoran. Benjamin Theo Croy. Jermarie Cruz Jimenez. Ava Renee Collison. Jake Ryan Dale. Randy Christian Dalmas. Landon Keith Davis. Starlin Ahari De Leon Tejada. Alexis Kiana Draper. Lily Ashlyn Eldridge. Keelan Amari Elliott. Isaac Espino. Desaria Unique Evans. Caden Allen Fately. Maxim Mitchell Farrell. Gabriela Nicole Fuentes. Eli Franceschi. Mia Simone Gill. Braden Isaac Glisson. Donald John Paul Galuba. Emiliano Adrian Gomez. Janine Marley Gonzalez. Clarissa May Green. Ryleigh K. Griffin. David Guerrero. Delaney Lisette Hall. Michael Raymond Hall. Kenneth Luke Hankins. Luke James Harrell. Anna Elizabeth Hicks. Liam Brian Hicks. Zenerica Vonshea Hill. Elijah Richard Howard. Tania Nichelle Jackson. Stella Amaya Jean. Elijah Anthony Jenkins. Amy Guadalupe Jimenez Velasquez. Mariah Jose Suarez. Tiana Amor Key. Jackson Aaron King. Ryleigh Cheyenne Knowlton. Abigail K. Lackey. Denia LaPree Lambert. Michaela Michelle Lawson. William Xavier Likely. Andres Laredo. Alejandro Laredo. Rafael Kale Lozano. Roselle Caesar Lozano. Latea Altoria Lynch. Christopher Joel Martin II. Dakari Jashawn Martin. Gilberto Angel Martinez Anika. Cal James McCoy. Jaden Devontrell McNeil. Abigail Louise McPherson. Lola Sahara Melto. Savannah Brooks Mendez. Cesar Alfonso Mendoza. Alyssa Jade Mercer. Haley Nicole Miller. Omar David Mondragon. Crystal Adriana Monter Sanchez. Juan Montoya. Hilda Gisela Morelos. Yonel Natal Velasquez. Lucas Gary Newell. Rafael Lorenzo Nicaso Delgado. Stephen Zane Nickel. Alexander Nikki Farrow. Kaylee Elizabeth O'Keefe. Bryce Caleb Orr. Eliana Osorio. Trace Otero. Serenity Eileen Pecora. Ami Perez Estrada. Ethan Felipe Pepin. Gabrielle Nicole Perez Puente. Jersey Ladon Perez. Porfirio Perez. Adolfo Perez Duarte. Case Adam Phillips. Sergelin Pierre. Isaac Ariel Penn Villain. Joshua Joel Polecton. Christopher Leon Prather Jr. Emily Daniel Patel. Gracie Madeline Rafford. Jesus Ramirez. Lisette Ramirez Moreno. Jacob Matthew Ratliff. Jaden Summerlin Grace Register. Ariana Star Riggle. Jaylon Sod Richards Robinson. Heaven Rodriguez Pagan. Athena Leda Rodriguez. Miguel Angel Rodriguez. Eber Jose Rosales Rodriguez. Sean James Rowe. Hannah Melody Royer. Antonio Salinas. Serenity Sage Shaw Hunt. Kerrigan Lynn Smith. Gabriela Mercedes Soto. Kendrick Tashawn Stacy. Trinity Ann Stallings. Sean Alexander Stephen. Michaela Kachiria Wagstaff. Lennox Xavier Viserto. Zoe Starr Vincent. Dustin Michael Vargas. Grant Carlton Vanderbilt. Bianca Michelle Tillman. Kyrell Henry Lucan Thompson. Dion Matthias Thomas. Carl Gerard Thomas. Gradino Javon Stubbs. Emma Marie Candia. Gannon Peyton Ward. Tyree Donche Weston. Avery Josiah White. Josiah Demon White. Logan Chase Williams. Supposed to be a video.
Tonight is more than a ceremony. It is a milestone that marks years of effort, growth, resilience, and heart. Each of you arrived here with different dreams, different strengths, and different challenges. And yet, here you are together, having earned this moment. Over the past 4 years, I have watched you stretch yourselves academically, support one another in trying seasons, celebrate victories big and small, and learn lessons, some more difficult than others, that cannot be measured on a transcript. From the very beginning of your IB journey, you chose to go above and beyond. There were days when the work felt heavy and motivation wavered. Days when the finish line seemed so far away, but you kept going and you kept growing. You adjusted and you learned, and that perseverance will carry you far in your future. As you step forward into what comes next, remember this: success is not defined by a title, a salary, or a destination. It is defined by your integrity, kindness, courage, and the willingness to keep learning. The world does not need you to be perfect. It needs you to be purposeful. So take risk, ask good questions, surround yourself with good people who challenge you and inspire you, because we are better together. And when you stumble, because everyone does, get back up with the same determination that brought you here tonight.
As principal of the Home of Champions, I am incredibly proud to celebrate this unforgettable milestone with you. Tonight is about excellence, perseverance, and the powerful legacy you leave behind. Class of 2026, you didn't just make it through high school, you rose to every challenge, you adapted, pushed forward, and kept showing up with heart, determination, and pride. That's what champions do. This year's mantra says it all: keep going, keep growing. You've lived it. You've proven that growth comes from effort, resilience, and believing in yourself, even when the path wasn't easy. And let's talk about jacket pride, because you didn't just represent it, you amplified it. Preparation, respect, integrity, dedication, engagement. You didn't wear those values lightly, you owned them. You led with them, and you set the standard for those who follow. As you step into your next chapter, remember this: you are champions, you're prepared, and you are capable of incredible things. Go out there, keep going, keep growing, and show the world what Bartow High School graduates are made of. Of course.
Senior cadets, tonight we honor more than your graduation. We honor your grit, your growth, and the leadership you've developed, practiced, and shown along the way. You arrived as freshman cadets, but today you stand before us as leaders ready to shape the world. Being here today has shown that you've set the standard for those that follow, not just through academic achievement, but through character, teamwork, and resilience. As you march forward into your next chapter, carry the lessons, the discipline, and the pride of Summerlin Academy. Lead with integrity, serve with purpose, and never forget where you began this journey. Congratulations, cadet class of 2026. We're proud of you. Now go make an impact. Hua and Semper Fidelis. As you stand on the edge of new beginnings, remember that you are more than graduates. You are leaders, champions, and lifelong learners.
Carry forward the lessons, the memories, and the values from Bartow High School, IB Bartow, and Summerlin Academy. Continue to keep going, keep growing, and never forget the pride you carry with you.
Congratulations, class of 2026. Your future is bright, and we cannot wait to see all that you accomplish.
Fingers up!
Seniors, please rise. Will our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Frederick Hyde, please join me at the podium?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to present to you the Bartow High School International Baccalaureate School of Bartow, Summerlin Academy, class of 2020-26. Each student here assembled has completed all the requirements prescribed by the Polk County School Board and the state of Florida, and is hereby entitled to receive a high school diploma. I know. Young adults, students, from the moment you're born, your parents look forward to every amazing opportunity and goal mark and milestone in your lives. And this is just one of many ahead of you. We all look forward to the amazing things that you will accomplish, and each of you has the opportunity, the ability, and the desire to change the world we live in. And so, let's add a little bit more energy to the room. We're gonna have a little bit of friendly competition. So when I call for your side, please cheer for your graduates as loud as possible. Let's start with the left. All right. Let's hear it from the back of the house. And let's hear from those to my right. And lastly, but not least, from our Barstow graduates, let's show them how it's done. Let's hear from you. There you go. Great job. Now we're ready to graduate some students. So by the authority vested in me by the state of Florida and the Polk County Public School Board, I pronounce upon those of you who have completed the necessary requirements graduates of Polk County Public Schools. And with that honor, I confer upon each of you the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations to this year's class. Good job, sir.
Teachers, please go ahead and create a line in the back. Bartow High School.
International Baccalaureate at Bartow High School.
And Summerlin Academy.
Move your tassels from right to left.
We now proclaim the class of 2026's graduations. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please rise and join Miss Gear as she leads us in the singing of our alma mater. If you don't know the words, please refer to your program.
Graduates, best wishes for a successful future, and may God bless you all. Family, please remain standing as the class of 2026 exits and then make your way outside of the building to meet your graduates. Good night.